afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
How are you, class?
We're fine, ma'am.
Oh, that's good to hear. And by the way, I'm teacher Roslyn, and for today, we're gonna tackle about our lesson 1. But before that, I think everyone needs stretching, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, because in your previous subject, we struggling kaayo gipangkapoy si Vivi Jean.
Yes,
Kailangan nga
ma'am.
i-stretch ang atong mga lawas. And class, stand up and let's stretch our body. Yay! Clap our hands. Malata sa atong stretching, and now can you take your seat? How are you, class? You're doing better?
Yes, ma'am.
Na-stretch nyo ba ang inyong mga bukton, yung mga pamaol na kuha na ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's good to hear. And now I guess you are all ready to start our lesson, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin. Before we tackle to go further with our lesson 1, I have something to share with you. Try to look at this chart. Okay, can you read what's in that chart, class?
4 of the top 5 smallest cities in the Philippines. San Juan City, 5.94 square kilometer. Mandaluyong City, 9.29 square kilometer. Navota City, 10.77 square kilometer. Pasay City, 13.97 square kilometer.
Class, so after reading this particular content, so what can you observe? Anyone who can answer?
Ma'am.
Okay, wait. So before you answer, I have something to tell you, a rule. So if you want to answer, just raise your hand and answer the question. Answer my question, and after that, listen to the answer of your classmates, because I'll be giving stars to those students who can answer my question. Understand, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so don't answer in chorus. So my question is, what can you observe about this particular content? Anyone?
Ma'am.
Okay, Mary Jane, stand up.
I observe, ma'am, there is a table na gitable ang mga cities in the Philippines.
All right, Mary Jane is correct. Literally, ang iyang na-observe is there is mga table ang mga cities gitable sulod sa table. Another one who wants to answer. Okay, baby Jane.
I observe that there is an information inside that table.
Okay, thank you, Baby Jin, for that very, very good question. Muna siya ang information nga iyang nakita ni Baby Jin. Og naa pagyud, class, unsa kaya ang gipangita ni ma'am? Kisay
Ako,
maka-answer? Okay, si John Ray.
Ipang-column ang mga information.
Okay, correct. Moto akong gipangita, gipang-column ang mga information diri sulod sa table. So, I'll be giving stars. This is for you, Mary Jane, and
ma'am.
for you, John Ray, and for you, Baby
Thank you, ma'am.
Jane. Congratulations. Okay, so let's try to check if your answers are correct. So 4 of the top 5 smallest cities in the Philippines. Sakto to inyong gipang-ingon. Muna siya ang mga informations nga atong gi-collect. Gisulod na to siya sa, unsay tawag ani, class?
Table.
Oh, table. Yes, correct. Gisulod na to og table ang mga information. Okay, class, I have a question. Nganong gi-share man ni ma'am ninyo? Nganong gipakita man ni nako ninyo?
Kay importante, ma'am.
Yes. importante na siya. And aside from that, na siya connected sa atong lesson nga atong itakol karon, which is our lesson 1 is all about the data collection and representation in tables. So, mauna siya ang atong lesson 1 class. Here, the data collection and representation in tables. So, when we hear the word data, collection, representation, and tables, unsa man ang atong mamatikdan anak class? Kung makasugat ta og word nga data, unsa man atong mahuna-hunaan? Anyone?
Ma'am.
Okay, Baby Jean, unsa?
Information, ma'am.
All right. Ang data kay usa na siya sa mga information. Another one, when we hear the word collection, unsa man ay pasabot anak class?
Ako, ma'am.
Okay, Mary Jane.
Gather of data, ma'am.
Yes, mo gather. Okay, data. Unsa man mga data ang atong i-gather class? Kana bang mga importante or mga dili importante?
Importante, ma'am.
Oh, correct. Mga importante nga mga information nga atong i-collect. O, what if moingon tag representation in tables? Unsay pasabot ana class? Okay, generate.
Ang mga data ma'am kay butang sa table.
Yes, correct. Let's give 5 claps to Janray.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, Janray is correct. Representation in tables. Ang atong mga data nga na-collect kay atong i-represent gamit ang
Table.
Okay, that's it. At this point, atong kato inyong gipangsulti mga data, mga table, let's define unsay mga pasabot ana nila. First, let's define what is table. What is table? It is made up of columns and rows which used to make presentation of data or information clearer and more organized. So, ang table, mao ni siya. Try to look at this one class. Muna siya example sa table. Naa siya column, ang column kay kanang padaapana, unya ang rows kay kanang patindog. Muna siya columns and rows. Muna siya ang table composed of columns and rows. Muna siya ang atong gibuhat kaniya katong naghatag ko og example nga katong naa sa chart. Then table is also okay. Table is also an arrangement of information or data typically in rows and columns or possibly in a more complex structure. So just like what we are doing a while ago class, nag-share ko information na gibutang sa table. Ang information gi-represent through table. And now, let's proceed. Let's define what is data. Okay, what is data? Can you read what's the definition of data, Mary Jane?
Data. It refers to information, especially
Or, i-post ko na rin
balik ka.
1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2,
Data. It refers to information, especially facts or numbers collected to be examined or considered.
Thank you, Mary Jane, for reading what is data. So, data muna siya ang mga information. Just like what did Baby Jane say a while ago. So, data is also the building block of information. Muna siya ang atong mga gipang collect, mga gipang gathered, gibutang nato sa table. That's it. Take a look at this example. Here, the title of the table is written at the top center. So each column has a title which is called the column header. So, just look at the table class. Ano siya? Here. Can you see class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the title of our table is
Top 5 smallest cities in the Philippines.
Yes, the title of our table is Top 5 Smallest Cities in the Philippines. So here, what do you call the name of city, the land area, and the rank? It is called
Column header.
Yes, brilliant. That's called the column headers, or the title of each column. Yes, I think you already know how to differentiate, how to identify what is the title of our table and the column headers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, listen to me. And now let's try to do this simple activity and let's test if you really understand our discussion for today. Are you excited, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so take a look at this chart. The top 5 largest countries in the world. Here is the column headers: rank, country, and area in square kilometer. First rank, Russia, with the land area is 17,098,242. Second rank, which is the country of Canada, with a land area of 9,984,617. The third rank, the United States, the land area is 9,826,675. And the fourth rank, the China, land area is 9,596,860. And the fifth rank, which is the Brazil, and the land area is 8,514,817. Are you ready, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have this following question. First question. First question. What is the title of our table?
Ma'am.
Okay, genre.
The top 5 largest countries in the world.
Can you point out in our chart?
The top 5 largest countries in the world.
Is genre correct?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, partly genre is correct. Let's give genre 1 star.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, the title of our table is Top 5 Largest Countries in the World. Is that clear to you, class?
Yes, ma'am.
And now, let's proceed to our question number 2. Can you read, Baby Jean?
What are the column headers in the table?
Question is, what are the column headers of our table? Who wants to answer will receive the star.
Ma'am.
Okay, Mary Jane.
The column headers are rank, country, and area in square kilometers.
Okay, thank you, Mary Jane. Is Mary Jane correct?
No, ma'am.
Really, Baby Jane?
Yes.
Why did you say so? Okay, can you point to the board what's make it wrong?
Ang column, ma'am, kay kani. Kani, oh.
Okay. Is Baby Jane correct, class?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so now, thank you, Baby Jane, and take your seat. Okay, let's explain. The answer of Mary Jane is correct because the column headers are rank, country, and area in square kilometer. So, ang kani sila class, kani Baby Jean, di na siya ang column headers, muna siya ang mga rows. Kana siya. Understand, Baby Jean?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
that clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's proceed to our question number 3. Can you read it, John Ray?
What country has the largest area?
Okay, who wants to answer for number 3?
Ma'am.
Okay, John Ray.
The country has the largest area is Russia.
Okay, Russia. Yes, correct. John Ray is correct. Russia is the largest country in the world. Kay nga naman, class, kinsay makahatag og explanation?
Ako, ma'am.
Okay, Baby Jean.
Russia is our largest country because it has a land area in which is 17,098,242 square kilometers.
Okay, let's give Baby Jean Paro G clap.
Yes.
Let's stand up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Paro G. Take your seat. Okay, now let's proceed to our question number 4. What country has the smallest area? Who can
Ma'am.
answer? Okay, Mary Jane.
The country that has smallest area is Brazil.
Okay, why did you say so?
Because
Herman?
it has a land area of 8,514,877 square kilometers.
Yes, Mary Jane is correct. Let's give Mary Jane 5 claps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brazil has the land area of 8,514,877. And now for the last question, the last but not the least. Number 5. Can you read it together?
What countries whose land areas are bigger than 9 million square kilometers?
Okay, what countries whose land area are bigger than 9 million square kilometers? Who can answer, class?
Ma'am.
Okay, Mary Jane.
There are 4 countries whose land areas were bigger than 9 million square kilometers, and these are Russia, Canada, United States, and China.
Okay, Mary Jane is correct. There are 4 countries na ato makita sa table that has bigger than 9 million. Take a look at this area in square kilometer, class. So, nakita nato diri ang mga land area nila, mga dako sa 9 million. So, mao na silang Russia, Canada, United States, and China. Last question. No more questions. And you really understand our topic, class?
Yes, ma'am.
And really?
Yes, ma'am.
If that's so, let's recall. Okay. Now, my question is, what is table? Who can answer? Okay. Baby Jean.
Ang table has columns and rows.
Yes, correct. Naminaw gyud si Baby Jean. Og ato siyang tagaan og 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, the second question. What is data?
Ma'am.
Okay, genre.
Mga information nga itong gigather, ma'am.
Yes, correct. Naminaw og taman si John Ray kay wa niya nakalimutan ang meaning sa data. Mo na siya ang information nga atong gi-collect or gi-gather. And last question. Why we use table, class? Para sa atong mga data o information nganong need man na ang table. Who wants to answer?
Ma'am.
Okay, Mary Jane.
We use table, ma'am, to organize our data or information.
Yes, correct. We use tables para ma-organize ang atong data nga gi-collect. Let's give a round of applause to everybody. Okay. Nasabtan ra ang atong discussion, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions?
None so far, ma'am.
Yay! So if that's all, shall we call this day?
Goodbye and thank you, Miss Caminero.
Goodbye, class, and see you next meeting.
See you,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Goodbye.